So this fire pit is a project I'm really happy with, mainly because it's built from materials that would normally be thrown away. After finishing the underground sewerage pipeline for my new house, I was left with a half-cemented pipe. Instead of letting it sit unused, I decided to turn it into something practical and good-looking right in the middle of my vegetable garden. The first step was choosing the exact spot. Since this pit would be permanent, I wanted it centered and balanced within the garden. Once the location was fixed, I dug a deep hole in the ground. The depth matters here because the pipe needs to sit firmly and stay stable for years. After the hole was ready, I placed the cemented pipe inside, making sure it was straight. Then I started filling soil around the outside of the pipe, packing it tightly layer by layer. This part takes a bit of effort, but it's important because it locks the pipe into the ground and stops any movement later on. After the outside was secure, I moved to the inside of the pipe. I filled it with the same soil, bringing it up almost to the top. This adds a lot of weight and strength to the structure and also reduces empty space inside. Near the top, instead of soil, I added a layer of gravel. On top of that gravel layer, I added cement. This creates a solid surface to attach the fire bowl. Once the cement was in place, I carefully positioned the bowl on top. To make sure it becomes a permanent part of the pit, I placed bricks inside the bowl and pressed them into the cement. These bricks help lock everything together, connecting the bowl to the cement and then to the pipe underneath. Once this sets, the whole structure feels like a single solid piece. Before painting anything, I worked on the area around the pit. I wanted it to look clean and practical, so I added gravel around the base of the fire pit. I used 2 different sizes of gravel. The larger stones went down first to create a strong base, and then the smaller gravel was added on top to fill gaps and smooth things out. This creates a small gravel pathway style area around the pit. It looks neat, helps with drainage, and keeps mud away, especially after watering the garden or during rain. After that, it was time to paint. I painted both the pipe and the fire bowl black. Black just works really well for something like this. It gives a clean, bold look and also hides soot and ash stains from regular use. Against the soil, gravel, and green plants, the black finish really stands out without looking out of place. Once everything was dry, it was time to test the fire pit. I placed some wood inside the bowl, arranged it so air could flow properly, and lit it up. Right away you can tell the structure is solid. The fire burns steadily, the bowl stays firmly in place, and the pit doesn't move at all. The soil and gravel layers do a great job handling the heat, and everything feels safe and stable. Now, this fire pit sits right in the center of the vegetable garden, and it's more than just a place to burn wood. It's a focal point. It's useful for warmth on cooler evenings, for burning small garden waste, or just for sitting nearby and enjoying the fire after a long day. There's also a lot of satisfaction knowing it's built from leftover materials, with simple tools and a bit of planning.